The CamAPS FX app has a bolus calculator to help people decide how much insulin to give for the carbohydrates they are about to eat or drink. This bolus calculator can be used at any time. For example, when auto mode is working as well as when it is not, like when the sensor is warming up. The bolus calculator settings are programmed on the Dana insulin pump and need to be set up when you start using CamAPS FX for the first time. If any changes need to be made to these settings, they need to be made in the pump. The bolus calculator has a number of settings it uses to suggest a dose of insulin. Please program these settings with the support of your diabetes team. 1. The glucose target. This glucose target is only used to calculate the insulin dose when a manual correction is requested by the user. This value does not influence how the algorithm calculates its automated insulin delivery or the personal glucose target it is aiming to achieve. The algorithm's personal glucose target is set separately in the settings menu of the CamAPS FX app. 2. Decreasing ratio or active insulin time. This decreasing ratio or active insulin time is only used to calculate the insulin dose when a manual correction is requested by the user. This value does not influence how the algorithm calculates its own insulin delivery. Both the glucose target and decreasing ratio settings can be found in the pump's doctor's mode, a hidden menu that requires a password to access. Please ask your pump distributor for support if you are unable to access doctor's mode. 3. The insulin to carbohydrate ratio. This is the amount of insulin to be given for carbohydrates entered into the bolus calculator. You can program as many different insulin to carbohydrate ratios across the 24 hours of the day as required. 4. The correction factor. This correction or insulin sensitivity factor is only used to calculate the insulin dose when a manual correction is requested by the user. This value does not influence how the algorithm calculates its own insulin delivery. Both the insulin to carbohydrate ratio and correction factor settings can be found in the pump's bolus and bolus setting menu. It is worth checking your CamAPS FX settings from time to time and especially when the app is updated or reinstalled.